Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going today? Hope you are all doing well. Today, I am fixing a camera real quick. There you go. Alright, today we are going to do a very quick in the bag for the 2021 season. And then I have a slight announcement that's going to mean a lot to some people, and it's going to mean nothing to some people as well. So, let's get in it. I'm going to start off with the bag. This year I'm going to be running a Nova Pro Proto Pack and a regular size Zuka cart. And to start off with putters, they are still wet from the round I just threw. But we'll start off with throwing putters. First of all, we got the Double G Sonic. Good. This thing's been helping me a lot with my backhand lately. I used to play Ultimate in high school and played it a lot before and after cross country practice and everything, so this thing's felt really good in my hands. And then anyone who's ever thrown with me, anyone who knows my bag even a little bit, we're running 3 pigs this season. These two are more or less the same, a little bit flippy with a good comeback at the end, nice overstable. And then we got the 2020 Ricky Piggy, which is more straight than the other two. It doesn't flex as much, but it still gets the job done when I need it to. And then for actual putting putters, well, this is putting putter / throwing putter. We got Metal Flake Sea Lion Alpaca, Infinite Alpaca, new out this year. This one I've mainly been using for headwind putts since the Metal Flake is a little heavier and goes a little faster in the wind. So that's been extremely useful lately. And then we'll be switching between, I don't know if I have it even close to me. I should. I don't know. Well, for now, this is the alpaca we'll be using. I've got a nice white team stamped one, but obviously white doesn't show up well in the snow. So the black one's been the main one I've been using. Nice reflective stamp. So yep, those are going to be all the putters that we'll be using this year. Moving on to mid-ranges, which I'm throwing less mid-ranges than putters this year. First off, we got the Tour Series Rock 3. This thing, I just happened to find it at Disco store one day, picked it up, felt good in my hand, loved the plastic, went out and threw it. First throw, nearly aced, and then we missed a 15-foot putt with this disc. It's fairly straight flyer. Will do what I need it to. Put on Annie. It'll hold the Annie for a while. Put on a little bit of hyzer. Flip up. Just dead straight. 200 plus feet. Fade out. Go straight. That's what we needed. And then the other two, we've got 2 Scott Withers Gators. We've got the 19 version, which is the very not as overstable as an 18, not as understable as a 20, but so this is anything shorter than like say 150 feet, just need a hyzer. This is what I'm going to be throwing basically. And then we've got the 2020 Scott Withers Gator, which is a little more flippy, especially for a Gator. It's flippy. I can put it on an Annie, it'll hold the Annie for a while and then just dump back hard. Love this thing. It's gotten me out of so many jams. It's a beautiful disc. You can see the stamp. It's awesome. I'm going to very much miss this run of Gators. I'm very sad about that. But we'll find something else. More likely, more Gators. Moving on to, I guess, we'll do fairway drivers next. Let me make sure these are all of them. Yep. So first off, my mom's not going to be happy about this one, but we've got a Star Orc. It's a 168 Orc, a little bit flippy, but it comes back hard. It's I've been looking for a disc right in between a Firebird and a Destroyer for just that distance. This thing has been working beautifully for me. I love it already, not just for the die on it, but it's been feeling very good in my hands. Next up, we've got 2 different Sidewinders. The tie-dye one is going to be a little more is more stable. It goes almost dead straight, very little flip. Put an Annie on it. Obviously, it's a Sidewinder. It's still going to ride the Annie. I'm also going to have a bright red one that's going to be flippier than both of these. I believe it's a PFN one, so older plastic. It's going to flip a lot more. We got this one. Don't know how much longer this one's going to be in the bag. It does have an ace on it. You can't read it, but this is very memorable. This for me nearly helped me win a tournament with an ace. So we have to decide what to do with this one. Very good flyer. It'll not as stable as this one, not as flippy as my red one. So we'll see what happens there. Might just try finding a replacement for it. We'll see. And then, as anyone who knows me knows, love collecting Firebirds. Love throwing the Sexton Firebirds and collecting the Sexton Firebirds. That's what I meant to say. But we got these two beauties. We got an 18 in the bag. Nice reflective. Not really many swirls in this one. This one's going to be going a lot. We'll go straighter, farther than this 19, which is a Beefmeister. Love this thing for just skip shots, just hard hyzers. It works. It gets me out of a lot of trouble. Love it. Moving on to distance drivers, the biggest of the pack, mainly because we have, let's see here, that one's not in the bag, that's just being stored there. We have 4 destroyers. We've got two Ricky Raptor destroyers. This one's the main one I use. This is a really flippy one, especially for a destroyer. Gets good distance on it. I can bomb this thing pretty well. Love it. This one we are currently trying to beat in. It's not as flippy quite yet, but soon it will be. We've got 2018 Philo. It's fairly straight, especially for a destroyer. Hard turn at the end. Just put it on a good hyzer. Can flip it up a little bit. Love this thing. And then we've got an old 4x Macbeth destroyer. It's going to be a 168 with the Wraith stamp on it. Probably the only thing beefier than this thing in my bag is that 2019 Sexton. I like overstable, okay? Like, if I can throw a spike hyzer, or if I can throw just a regular hyzer, or if I just punch something with the stable disc, that's what I'm choosing to do. So, got those. Then we got an Emperor, which is basically just a really flippy destroyer. I can put this thing straight, it'll turn for a while, and then cut back hard. And then everyone knows how much this disc means to me. This thing's going to be in the bag for a while, hopefully. We got my Tour Series Corvette with the Ghastly die on it. This thing, beautiful, flips up nicely, bombs it, nearly hit 400 feet with this thing multiple times before. A beautiful flyer. Sadly, it does have a little bit of a chip in it there. I threw it straight into a fence by accident. Yeah, that wasn't necessarily a good day when I found that. Thankfully, it still flies beautifully. Alright, so now that that's done with, we'll go on to my little bit of announcement. So, I guess, take this off. As you guys can see, my hair is starting to get long. A lot of you are going to know what that means. That means if you've only known me since, let's say, October-ish, you might not know anything about this, or you might not know the backstory behind it. Last year, my friends convinced me when I had grown out my hair because I couldn't get into a haircut place, obviously because of COVID. They convinced me to cut it into a mullet to be like Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat, of course. So what we ended up doing was we raised a ton of money. I think we ended up breaking $400 and all donated it to a disc golf course game put in Auburn. Very excited for that to come out. Very happy. Good cause. Loved it. So much fun. So we are going to be doing that again this year. Now, I had slight problems with trying to figure out how to do this, I guess how to do the fundraiser, because looking back, one of the big things was that got in so much money was I going to do it or was I not going to do it? How long was I keeping it for? Why did my computer just go off? How long ago was I going to keep it for? Was I going to keep it for a tournament? Was I going to keep it for multiple tournaments? Was I just going to do it for a day? Yada, yada, yada. I ended up keeping it the entire summer until the Am States, which was like late June to mid-September. However long that is. So we are doing that again this year. Now, I am willing to take suggestions for this. The money right now is being donated to the MDGO, Michigan Disc Golf Organization, to help with the state championship, since it is in my hometown, in my home area. It's in the Tri-Cities, so might as well. Got no other ideas. If anyone has an idea, hit me up. I think what I'm going to end up doing is a tiered giveaway list. Going to be advertising on here and on my Instagram. So what I mean by that is I haven't decided the amounts yet. I haven't decided everything going on, but this is just like a rough cut of what we're doing. It's going to be, if we raise such and such much money, I give away one disc or one thing of apparel or one like a mitten bag or a couch or something like that. You get what I mean. And then if we raise another such amount of money, we put in another disc or whatever it is, and then so on and so on. And then I will probably run that till from the end of the end of March until the end of April. The day that we're doing the mullet, as of now, because my hair should be grown in enough to do it, is going to be the day of the Freeland Walleye Fest. That's what it's going to do. We're going to run the fundraiser for like a month. However much money we get in, I'll do a video like a week before or a week after. I don't know. It's probably going to be a better idea to do it after if we're keeping the fundraising going till the Freeland Walleye Fest. But anyways, we're going to, after that, I'll make a video dedicated to how much money we made. I'll make a video, do a vlog of the day of getting the mullet, getting it cut, everything like that. And then I will announce the winners. I'll probably have something up on my computer, just a random spinner with names on it. If you donate so much money, you get, like, for maybe like every $5 or $10, you get a ticket into the raffle or something like that. I don't know. I have no ideas. So if everyone likes that idea, hit me up. I would love the feedback. Yeah, I believe that is it. For my channel, thank you. Like, I've loved all the support going on so far. I was just looking at my analytics. 2 of my videos have almost hit 100 views. A couple of them are floating around 50, still getting views in. Almost breaking 60 subs, which I didn't even think I would come close to, especially this soon. So just thank you for all that. Loved the support. I plan on making a lot of great videos for you guys. I don't think I'm going to have a set schedule of when videos are going to come out. I think I'm just going to do, alright, I have a video edited. Why not just throw it out? So as long as people aren't like, oh my gosh, there's so many videos, I'm probably just going to keep going. Whenever I have something ready, it's probably going to go up. So thank you very much for watching. Everyone stay safe out there. Happy disking. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love you all.